JC, you are up.
You know, what's so cool about what Greg said is, you know, whenever a health coach tells me, you know, I'm struggling, and I say, well, here's a question. If I come to visit you right now, if a helicopter drops off Commando JC in your town, what do you think I'm going to do? Do you think I'm going to do something like spectacular and intelligent? Or do you think I'm just going to go around and tell everybody in an excited fashion and an inspired fashion what it is that we do? So huge what Greg is saying. Fill your funnel. So this is my little segment here. And, you know, I don't know if I'm tan or I'm blushing from the picture up there, but I'm also proud of it. That's my transformation. And what you're looking at in that day one picture is a presidential director that's lost his weight, but took the test and found out he was not sick. So I'm completely all in, and I'm gonna show the world that we ain't no diet company. We're an optimal health company, and that's my goal. And that was a wonderful day that we had there in the pool there, and just amazing to be around those special people. And I have to say that everybody's looking healthy there. So,
JC, can I interrupt just for 1 second?
Sure.
Because what I see here in your before and what you're actually the day one is kind of your after. That's what you originally had stopped at for a few years. Is you stopped at good, and now you're going to great.
I don't even know if I could say that I got to good. I think I got to like decent, you know, and you know, if I put on a suit and tie, you know, I looked pretty good, and everybody said, hey, you lost a lot of weight. But I was not performing in any way, shape, or form at my best. And that brings me to my topic of awaken. And I'm going to give you something that I'm going to go ahead and tell you that this is the most valuable thing that I do in a successful fashion to acquire great clients. And I'm going to show you. But first I want to touch on awaken. You see, I don't believe that any of you, including me, were put on this planet by mistake. I believe that we're all, including you, whoever you are listening, I believe that you are a sleeping giant that's waiting to be awoken. So everything that Dr. Ray talks about is what happens when somebody awakens and creates a desire to do anything. Think about something that you get up and do every day. It has value to you, and you've awoken a desire to do it. So when we have somebody not just make a decision to lose weight, but create a desire to be healthy, and then notice that weight loss is just a simple step towards that goal you'll never attain, but you'll always strive for, being healthy. That's what I mean by awakening. So I believe every client that comes my way, no matter what their concepts are or their reality, they are a sleeping giant waiting to be awoken. And when I give them Dr. Ray's book, that's what I'm doing. I'm taking that sleeping giant and I'm waking them up. So I want to just briefly share with you my most valuable tool that I can give you, and that's guiding clients to full integration with good questions. As a doctor, we learn what's called the Socratic method. If you want to find out what's wrong with somebody, you ask the right questions. So think about it. All we need is to ask these simple questions with our clients, and then we're going to find and unveil what their true intrinsic motivation and connect the dots. So just think about that client that you're talking to, and you say, what is it that you want? And typically they're going to say, I want to lose 50 pounds or 100 pounds or whatever it is. And then our next goal, as we're guiding them to full integration, is to say why. And then they're going to give you a simple conceptual answer to the likes of, for the wedding, or I want to get off of medications, or I don't like the way I look, or something like that. So then if you dig a little bit deeper and ask them a question like, let me ask you a question, just so I can get an idea of what you know, who I'm dealing with so I can serve you better. What are the 3 most important things to you in your life? What matters most to you in your life? And then you just simply let them know, when you connect the dots and you dream weave, as Kim Fisk talks about, and just say something like, just imagine what's going to happen. Let's dream and say, we're down 50 pounds. Well, this program works, man. You're down 50 pounds. How are the things that matter most to you going to be affected by you losing 50 pounds and gaining that amount of health, better or worse? And 100% of the time, they say, better. Oh, my God, my whole life will improve. My self-esteem, my confidence, my sleep, my you know, image, everything will change. And I'll say to them, and this is the tool right here. This is that brand new client. I haven't even started the program yet. I'm profiling them. And I'll say, listen, I'm going to help you lose that 50 pounds. And we're going to use the 5-in-1 program with the Medifast meal replacement, and you are going to love it. But wouldn't you agree that this is more, this is bigger than just losing 50 pounds? Wouldn't you agree that this is life-changing and is going to have an impact that is really immeasurable in your life? Why don't we make an agreement that we're going to set a bigger and juicier goal than just losing 50 pounds? Let's set a goal that creates health and shift our focus towards that. When that happens, you have just spawned and awoken that giant, because that person realizes that they can go on and start dreaming again. And you've just begun the journey of a fully integrated client. That's what I have to share.
Because, you know, you utilize the awaken part with the intrinsic motivation. And what I really appreciate about what you shared is, first of all, you have been awakened again.
Big time. Big
yes.
time.
I am the same way. You know what? You know, I'm only 7 weeks into my 12-week challenge, and I have to tell you, this is just my first 12 weeks of this year. I'll just publicly say here on the national webinar, this is my 50th year. I turned 50 in January, and this is it. And I say that, I share that because we have our things and our thoughts and our journeys. You know, we're not passing judgment, and it is fun to see that. But what you talked about is you gave some quick tools there on how we assist to awaken our clients' intrinsic motivation. We can't make anybody want to do anything.
That's correct.
And, yeah, so just some great little nuggets there, and that was great. And yes, you know what, JC, that was a great day there at the pool, and I know we're going to have many more. But you know what I foresee happening is that pool is going to be full of all amazing people who are ready to not stop at good and move on to great in their business and in their health journey.